you've been waiting for your chance to get at the champion. He seems like he's been running from you, kind of avoiding you. It looks like you might get your chance coming up. What do you have to say about that?
Listen, when I came from Cuba, I came here to America to become the DWI heavyweight champion. Leo Bryan has run away from me one too many times. I am tired, I'm sick of it. I can't wait to get my hands on him. Do you understand me? When I get a hand on you, Bryan, I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to take what's precious to you, but it's the DWI heavyweight championship. When I get my hands on you, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to make sure you don't want to walk on this planet ever again. That's what I'm going to do. And I can't wait.
That's enough said. Enough said.
All right, fans, that's words from my partner, David Guevara there. This is Lightning Monroe, and I got Aaron Nova alongside me.
Swag-tastic Aaron Nova. How's it going?
Yeah, what's going on, Aaron? David Guevara taking on the Fleshmaster.
My mortal enemy, the Fleshmaster. Oh, with an arm drag really quick.
Yeah, I'm sure that makes you excited right there to see your mortal enemy get beat on the mat just like that. From
Tell you one thing, I had matches with both these guys. Truly tough opponents. This is going to be an interesting outcome. I'm waiting to see.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it's a walk in the park for David Guevara, but David's the bigger, stronger guy. Fleshmaster's going to have a lot to overcome. And
amazing. At that size with that agility. See the height on that drop kick.
Clearly didn't overcome that drop kick.
Definitely. I see Fleshmaster. He's out of the ring. He's a coward right now.
Yeah. It's you don't have a little bias towards Fleshmaster there.
Maybe.
Yeah, Fleshmaster taking his time. You got to hand it to him. He's being smart about it. He's getting out, changing the pace of it. David Guevara.
Oh my God! Such power, just wheeling him right over into the ring.
David decided to change the pace back to where he wanted it.
Oh
man. Big clothesline to Fleshmaster. It sure makes me happy to see Dave get to beat up on somebody. What do you think, Nova?
My goodness. I mean, at that size and speed, like it's going to be hard for the Fleshmaster to bring him down. Oh my God, we got a big suplex right there. As Dave Guevara just taking his time in a slow, methodical pace right here.
Yeah, David right now showing exactly why he's the #1 contender and going after Leo Bryan, other than the 4 victories or the 4 pinfalls he has against Leo Bryan right now.
Definitely, and just in those recent unclean contests, I was pulling for Dave.
Yeah.
This is something I thought I'd never say.
David Guevara, he's smashing Fleshmaster into the ring, but he's been chasing after Leo Bryan for a while. I think soon, hopefully soon, the championship committee will put him in a position where Leo Bryan won't have a choice but to wrestle to the pinfall.
Definitely understand. I know Dave has it coming, but those fans seem to be starting to get behind him.
Oh, Dave out of the ring. You know, fans are fickle and fans are what they are. What really matters to David Guevara is the championship.
Yeah.
If the fans want to cheer for Dave's not going to stop them from cheering.
Yeah.
If the fans want to boo for Dave's not going to stop them from booing. Dave's going to win the heavyweight championship.
I think I'm on the same page as you, along with everybody else in attendance right now, going for Dave.
Yeah. Unfortunately, right now, Fleshmaster's managed to get the upper hand right now, and he's got Dave again. I said it wasn't going to be a walk in the park for Dave. Fleshmaster, as you can attest, he's been quite a tough opponent for several people.
Just brutal, just a man with no remorse is just attacking that leg from the outside.
Yeah, Fleshmaster, he's already an oddball.
Yes.
And he has a vicious streak he likes to take out on people.
See, he wows the crowd a little bit. Oh my God.
Some of the DWI ladies getting a little excited there.
Very excited. I don't know why. I don't see what they see in the guy.
Yeah. Fleshmaster's freaky. Sometimes they like him that way.
Getting back to that leg. Oh,
it's getting freaky on Dave's leg. I'm getting a little concerned for Dave.
Vicious.
You know, the thing about it is, if Fleshmaster were to pull out a victory, if Fleshmaster were to beat David Guevara, How do you think that would change the #1 contender title for the landscape?
I'll tell you one thing, it'll change the landscape completely. I mean, a victory over Dave Guevara right now would skyrocket
Right?
Fleshmaster.
Do you think that would skyrocket him above George Rodriguez?
That's an interesting question. I'm gonna have to say, I mean, Dave Guevara has been on a bit of a heat streak right now. I mean, anybody to slow him
and
down.
You could never rule out the 6'8" monster.
6'8". I was going on 7'1". I mean,
He looks
who's
bigger
counting?
in person.
Who is counting?
Yeah, again, the key there is monster. So if Fleshmaster were to
Goodness.
pull off a victory like he was pulling on that leg,
Just yanking those tendons in that leg.
it would completely change the #1 contender landscape again. And Leo Bryan, even before David Guevara's victories over him, Leo Bryan was avoiding all the contenders.
I know, as a champion, I mean, for Leo Bryan just to do whatever it takes to hold on to that championship belt. Goodness.
Looks like Fleshmaster's doing whatever it takes to hang on to David Guevara's leg.
Goodness. Just really yanking that leg out. I see his strategy now. At that size and speed of Dave Guevara, I mean, the Fleshmaster's trying to ground him.
He's taking complete advantage of the rules with the referee's count.
Oh, right back to that leg.
You can hear some of the fans. They are supporting him and they are cheering for him, but I think Dave's got a lot of drive and a lot of heart, and there's no way he's going to lose to Fleshmaster. That's just not going to happen. He didn't come all the way from Cuba, do everything he's done to defeat Leo Bryan, and gain the heavyweight championship to lose to Fleshmaster.
I don't know. Right now it's going to be hard. Oh, my goodness. For Dave
gonna be
Guevara
hard
to
to walk.
get up right there.
What would you do in that situation, Nova?
Right now, I'm going to be honest, in Fleshmaster strategy right here, for somebody as brutal as he is, I'd avoid being in the center of that ring and avoid being on the ground. I would have to roll out of that ring, maybe regroup.
Fleshmaster, you have to hand it to him. He's definitely doing a good job of trying to keep Dave in the center, but it's like Dave did a good job of punching him in the head.
Still not enough to get that
vicious again in the head. Yeah, it took 2 giant blows to the head before Fleshmaster
Those are some
would let
big
go
hands.
of that
I was
leg.
on the receiving end of those hits.
Oh, another big. Oh, and another one. I like it when Dave's punching people in the head. Dave taking it to Fleshmaster now.
And
Once he got
launching
loose,
it.
he was gone.
Oh, right into the corner. Oh, and then his leg gives
the leg
out.
goes out.
The leg goes out.
Oh, all that damage Fleshmaster had already done.
My goodness.
Oh, man. That's a terrible submission.
Right
You
on
ever
him,
been in that
right back on
submission,
that
Nova?
leg.
It's horrible. You can't breathe. Your knee shoved up in your face. The guy's sitting on you.
Good, and he rolls back and just yanking that leg out.
Oh. David's in trouble right now, Nova. I'm not going to lie about it. Fleshmaster's bringing it to David.
This is Fleshmaster's opportunity to raise up on the DWI ranks as he just derails Dave Guevara and just works on that leg and just destroys it. Oh, man. Bringing his vest in the ring.
Yeah, and again, if Fleshmaster does win, what does it do to the #1 contender?
Oh, man, and he's... Come on.
Oh, smashing his leg against
just
the
brutal. Brutal assault on that
Fleshmaster.
leg.
It's like he just likes handing out pain. What do you think?
Fleshmaster. Master of flesh and torture. Jesus.
Man, wrenching his leg against the
that
post there.
cold steel.
I tell you what, even if Dave is successful here, he may be injured for a match against
I don't know
Leo
how he's
Bryan.
going to be successful. It's looking like Fleshmaster has the upper hand here, or should I say the upper leg.
Don't count Dave out. Dave's got a lot of fight again. He came all the way from Cuba to claim the heavyweight championship.
Still back up and still hitting that ropes, but not at the right
Man.
speed. Fleshmaster just...
He claimed Fleshmaster's foot in his face for a second ago.
Jeez.
Dave still got it in him, though. He's kicking out. That's just the type of tough competitor you have to be in definitive wrestling. You know, if you're not tough, you don't have it deep down in your gut. DWI ain't the place for you.
He has that heart. He has that heart determination. I mean, him and Leo are both graduates of the Academy of Wrestling Science now.
Ah, yes. You've been in the Academy of Wrestling Science.
Born and raised, man. Born and raised. in the academy. I mean, I spent a grueling year in there. It was tough, but you know, I had one goal, and now you can say I'm living the dream.
Living the dream, huh? Well, I can say you've done well. You've proved dynamite does come in small packages, but that's all thanks to your training at the Academy of Wrestling.
Absolutely, I had a great trainer. I had a great.
Oh!
Man, misses the
Do
leg
you think
drop.
Fleshmaster got trained to land on his butt like that?
I don't think so.
Oh, Dave
Guevara with a big power
Oh,
bomb.
big power
Oh my
bomb.
goodness! And that leg gives
Oh.
on. Does he have enough to cover him?
I think he does. I think he
He's
does.
going for the
He's
count.
got the leg.
And that's
Oh,
it.
Dave picks up the win.
Goodness.
Good job for David Guevara. We're heading into our next match here on the show, and this is Troy Hollywood against CJ Strikes. Now, what do you think about these two guys, Noble?
Now, I'm not going to lie. These are amazing athletes. Pure athletes. Troy Hollywood, I got to say, is very entertaining, very connected with the crowd. CJ Strikes, on the other hand, you know, his work speaks for itself. I mean, the kid's got great skill, great ability. As he just wrenches that headlock, brings right around Troy Hollywood.
Yeah, CJ's showing a lot of speed and athleticism here. I think that's one of the things that he's tried to use to set himself apart here at Definitive Wrestling International.
It's going to be an equal matchup here. I mean, these guys are both similar in just speed and skill.
Yeah, and as I understand it, CJ Strikes has already entered into the competition for the light heavyweight title.
Amazing. I mean, it's going to be a great fatal four-way for that belt.
Absolutely. Troy Hollywood, whoa. He had a great hold on CJ there for a second, but he lost it then.
Right, just displaying that speed.
Yeah, the speed and athleticism is definitely making him an impact player here at Definitive Wrestling International.
Troy Hollywood. A little flair in that reversal. I mean, the people can appreciate that right there.
It's like these guys appreciate the competition that they each bring to this match. I appreciate it too, but I'd be happier seeing them punch each other in the face.
I mean, Troy Hollywood definitely has the height advantage here.
CJ Strikes, he's pretty fast. He's got a well-built body. He may lose a little in height, but he's making up for it in power.
Definitely, as he launches Troy Hollywood into the ropes. Oh man! What a
oh man! Did you see that club? I think he punched him in the face. I'm so proud of CJ. I'm glad one of them took my advice.
Oh, goodness! Launches him right back into that corner, and he jumps and strikes. Oh my God!
Man, I tell you what, the bounce and spring that he got on that splash.
Right over Troy Hollywood
there again.
Troy Hollywood going for chasing CJ.
These guys, they're trying to catch each other.
That athleticism.
Another look.
Oh,
and the drop kick. Man, that was a lot of jumping and hopping.
Oh man, but not enough to put Troy Hollywood away.
Yeah, CJ Strikes, he came out on top, but he wasn't able to get the victory. Ooh, but he got that nice elbow right there.
Elbow right to the chest. Oh, and another one.
Boy, do you have an appreciation for the art form he's displaying on
that
those
esophagus
elbows.
right there. Jeez. Still not enough to put Troy Hollywood away. Troy Hollywood, he's
got a lot of heart. Again, if you ain't got it in your gut, you don't belong at DWI.
Displaying such resilience in those strikes.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was resiliently placing your forearm upside somebody's head. That's what.
Definitely, CJ Strikes. I mean,
Troy Hollywood showing a little fire there.
Little fight back.
What do you think? Which one do you think got the better on that exchange?
Oh my goodness!
Oh!
With an over the head, belly to belly suplex. Now I'm telling you, that skill.
Who took the bad end of that?
That speed right there and skill coming into effect again as he just
the
launches him right
and
over.
the speed and the power.
But that resilience for Troy Hollywood just manages to kick out of that one at 2. It seems he's setting him up for a vertical suplex. Wait a minute.
Oh, is he going for another?
2 vertical suplexes.
You think he's going to go for a hat trick, Nova?
I don't know. This one might be a bigger
he's
one.
Going for it.
Wait a minute.
He may not get his hat
The
trick.
resilience of Troy Hollywood and strength right onto those ropes.
Oh yeah.
Goodness.
Man, that's just covered steel cable. That's all it is. It's rubber around some steel cable, and it just got slammed. into CJ
Dig
Strikes.
right into that.
Man, right in his gut, right in his bread box.
Definitely. Oh, Troy Hollywood picks him up and it sets him down. Is that enough to put him away? CJ Strikes out at 2.
You're gonna have to beat on CJ Strikes a little bit more than that to get him.
No, after beating Troy Hollywood, might have to take these guys down to their last breath. Oh my God! Strong clothesline.
I think Troy was trying to take him to his last breath with that one.
Goodness.
CJ Strikes kicking out. Both these guys are really tough, and just examples of the competition here at Definitive Wrestling International. If you're gonna win, if you're gonna take your opponent out, you got to beat them down. You got to make them to where they can't move anymore.
Definitely, and that's the case for the DWI locker room. As boot to the face from Troy Hollywood into another clothesline. Send CJ
he
Strikes
snapped him all the way over on that one.
Right over.
That's a good way to beat them down until they.
Is this enough to put him away though?
CJ Strikes says it isn't.
It's a close count right there.
What do you think, Nova? What would you do in Troy Hollywood's position?
In Troy Hollywood's position, oh man, I gotta say, CJ Strikes is definitely showing some resilience as well, but gotta knock the wind right out of him. So I'd keep knocking those clotheslines in him.
Oh man, right now they're knocking each other's faces. Forearms again, just
back and forth.
Blows.
Back and forth, CJ and Troy Hollywood, excuse me. Oh my God!
Man, they knocked each other out.
Both lit each other out.
That was,
my goodness.
Would you call that a double jab to the jaw?
That's a double knockout.
Would that be a double jaw jabber?
I don't know. This might be a...
Both men down as the referee counts away.
Might be a draw.
Man, I tell you what, those guys popped each other in the jaw so hard.
Oh my God!
And double kip up. Man, I can't even say that word. Face to face and
right back to it, back and forth.
Again.
Troy Hollywood and CJ Strikes.
Man,
Troy Hollywood got the advantage right here.
Hollywood's got the advantage, but it looked like CJ Strikes punched it.
Oh, goodness, flying at 100 miles per hour. CJ Strikes knocking Troy Hollywood down.
All the speed, all the athleticism, all the heart. He's still going. CJ Strikes looks like he's set up to win.
What a rolling tackle into the corner.
Just driving it.
European uppercut from CJ Strikes.
First the shoulder, then the European uppercut.
Oh my goodness. I think Troy Hollywood.
That was the Shanghai. That was a Shanghai reversal on him there. I think he just kind of grabbed him and got out of the way and let him slam down on the mat.
But it seems like it affected Troy Hollywood a little bit. It didn't get all the way out of the way, but still enough.
I'll tell you what, it looked like it affected CJ Strikes a whole lot.
Definitely. Now, Troy Hollywood sending him off with a big spine buster.
Spine buster. Just
he goes for the
driving CJ down.
2 count. Wow, I'm amazed.
Like, after a spine buster like that,
at
I don't
that
see
impact
how
and height, I don't know.
CJ just, there's no way he should have kicked out of that. Troy Hollywood should have his hand raised in victory right now.
See,
right now he is raising up CJ Strikes.
Placing him on his shoulders, but CJ Strikes.
CJ fighting back. CJ off the ropes.
Oh, God, what a neck breaker.
Slamming his head and his neck down on the mat. And still not enough to get it done. These guys are showing a lot of fight. This is some good action here at Definitive Wrestling International.
I don't know what CJ Strikes is going upstairs.
CJ going upstairs. The high risk area, Nova.
But Troy Hollywood.
High risk, high reward.
Showing great ring awareness. Rolling
Troy
out.
Hollywood.
But wait a minute.
Oh
my God, CJ Strikes.
CJ Strikes. Holy. Off the top of the rope. All the way down to the floor. Onto Troy Hollywood.
CJ Strikes.
Crazy action here
at that height. Those floors aren't padded, so that's a hard fall. What is he? What is he falling for right here?
Is he gonna? He's gonna slam. Is he gonna? Oh no, he's putting him back in the ring. He's putting him back in the ring.
Troy Hollywood
back
for Troy Hollywood.
Troy Hollywood
right back
out of the ring.
Wait a minute. What is?
Troy
Troy Hollywood doing?
He got him. What's he gonna do? Not on the emblem.
Wait a minute.
Not on the
No,
emblem.
he's not gonna.
Oh, he's gonna. No.
Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Fall away slam right into
Holy
the DWI
cow.
plate. Oh my God! I don't.
Tearing the studio apart.
Back inside. Let's go.
Jesus, the action here at Definitive Wrestling International is crazy.
These guys are putting their bodies through a tremendous amount of damage.
And still going.
Tremendous resilience from both competitors, but Troy Hollywood seems like he's going to take this one. And wait a minute, CJ Strikes kicks out at 2.
CJ Strikes he's not willing to lose.
My goodness.
That's what makes the competition great here at Definitive Wrestling International.
These athletes are putting it
All
all in
these
the ring.
guys aren't willing to lose.
Troy Hollywood going right up to the second rope for a double foot stomp. CJ moves out of the way with a spinning heel kick. Oh my
Oh, man,
goodness.
straight to
Troy
the
Hollywood
Is that enough?
out.
You think that's enough?
It
Nova?
has to be. Wait a minute.
Oh my! He kicked it. He got kicked in the face.
There is
and
no
still
way.
managed to not get pinned. Did you see how fast CJ Strikes was moving when he kicked him in the face?
There is absolutely a great deal.
Looks like CJ's showing a little frustration with Troy.
I think CJ's had enough.
This is, man.
You got to get him out to that last lung.
Just
But
snatching
CJ
him
Strikes
around.
with a tornado DDT, but
blocked by Troy Hollywood. Oh!
Troy Hollywood with a kick.
Yes.
But CJ Strikes
CJ
right
Strikes
back in the
right
action.
back up.
Wait a minute.
Missed with a super kick.
He got him into a sharpshooter.
Is it? Can he turn it? Can he turn it?
Oh my God! A modified
He's got it
sharpshooter.
turned over.
That's it for Troy
He's got
Hollywood.
it on him. I don't know. Troy Hollywood's pretty close to the ropes.
Can he make it to the ropes? Can Troy Hollywood break the submission by reaching those ropes? But CJ Strikes
man.
pulling back in that modified sharpshooter.
Smart wrestling. Get him back to the center of the ring. Keep the pressure on him.
My goodness. CJ Strikes struggling to keep balance, but I think he got Troy Hollywood. Troy Hollywood.
Even if Troy Hollywood makes
fighting
it,
to
it's
that
a lot
ropes,
of
and he makes
punishment.
it with that height advantage, like I said earlier.
It's a
grabs
lot of
the rope.
punishment and a long punishing match.
My goodness, CJ Strikes. What
Trying to
else,
figure out what to do to beat
What
him.
else does he have in the arsenal right now? What else? But Troy Hollywood with a
Well, Troy
sunset
Hollywood
flip.
has a
This might
sunset
it, but
flip.
CJ Strikes with
Ooh,
a kick to the
another
face.
kick to the face. I like it when they kick him in the face.
My goodness. Lightning Monroe.
I do. I like the action. Hey, that's the best kind of action, seeing somebody get kicked in the
CJ
face.
Strikes setting up for a
Oh!
flip powerbomb.
Holy.
And that's it.
And he gets the win.
Amazing.
CJ
Amazing
Strikes
contest.
pulling out the victory. It was back and forth. I couldn't tell which one was going to
Two
win.
athletes legit put it all in
Absolutely.
there.
You have to, even though Troy Hollywood wasn't able to win, you can't take away from his performance there.
Amazing
Against CJ
resilience.
Strikes. That's just an example of a lot of the action here at Definitive Wrestling International. We had earlier at the show, new general manager Jerome Hendricks making the announcement about the suspensions.
Yes.
Some of the people that he mentioned.
Very shocking. I'm surprised.
Dave Priest.
Dave Priest. I mean, where do I
An
start with
amazing
Dave
announcement about Dave Priest. All the
George
action.
Rodriguez
Oh yeah,
on the
they've
hunt.
got a history going on there.
Charles Abernathy getting suspended as well.
Oh
for his
yeah,
frustrations.
there was suspensions. You need to check out the video. Speaking of videos, we got a return of the monster.
I'm here with the 7-foot-tall, 380-pound monster. Now, monster, I welcome you back after your 2-month hiatus after you got ruthlessly jumped and attacked and injured. What do you have to say upon your return?
Listen up, DWI. Monster's back, and now I'm bringing a new weapon with me. The Monster Siren. I will not be jumped again from the back, I can guarantee that. And all I'm going to do from here on out is lay wake of devastation. With me and Siren, there's no stopping us.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from him himself.
All right, and speaking of monster, here we show him in action. Nick Abrams, we're joining this match in progress. Nick Abrams, he's got a lot of heart, Nova, but
amazing heart, amazing strength. I mean, A student of the game.
Oh yeah, a
Product-
student at the Academy of Wrestling Sciences.
Amazing. I've trained with this guy. This guy hits hard, and as he
Oh,
takes the
man.
monster off his feet with the spear.
Some of that training after the beating he's received, that's got to be that training kicking in where he's able to get
Amazing.
Monster with that spear.
Must take a lot out of him. I don't know. It's amazing how this young athlete hits the ring and is able to knock down this giant of a man right off his feet. Now,
after the beating he's taken on this whole match, Nick just showing a lot of heart. And
amazing heart.
Out there as a student against the giant monster. I mean, he's easily twice as big as Nick
monster
Abrams.
catches him.
Nick Abrams is caught.
Nick Abrams, an amazing athlete.
I think we're going to see a choke slam.
A giant choke slam. Oh my
Abrams.
Goodness.
Oh man, I tell you what, there's no way Nick Abrams is gonna be able to not have a pinfall here. The
monster just towers right over him. But amazing strength and amazing ability from Nick Abrams. I mean,
these guys, Nick Abrams had already had 10 minutes of just in there trying hard against the monster, but the guy's just twice as big and he's so giant, he's so fast. What are you going to do? You see Siren stepping in with the monster. Monster pretty happy with his victory over Nick Abrams. Nick Abrams, again, a lot of heart.
Again, as they
coming in as a student.
A sign of respect from the monster.
That's real nice of the monster. Again, a monster appreciating how hard Nick Abrams
that heart and dedication I've seen all the way from. Whoa! Just drops him right on his feet again.
Well, I guess they were done with the appreciation and the respect, Nova.
My goodness, but that dedication I've seen all over the academy. This man's tremendous. We'll definitely see him. He will be hitting the drawing boards again to see how he's going to take the monster.
Absolutely. We'll see you next time at Definitive Wrestling International.